Hi, and welcome to my Mindful Back Education series, where I teach you how to take care of your own back pain from home. If you haven't listened to my introductory video previously, please do so first so you can find out why I'm doing this video and who I am and why you should listen to me. So why do I call this series the Mindful Back? Because I have learned through the years in treating folks with back pain that if you do not learn to tune in to what symptoms you're feeling now and understand when your symptoms are flaring up, basically you're going to be going in circles. And you might have already had that frustrating experience with your own back pain, that the back pain goes up and down, up and down. Or you've noticed the yo-yo effect, I call it, where you start to feel better and then you overdo and then you get set back again with a big flare-up. So this is definitely not a linear process treating your back pain, but the best chance you have in permanently changing your pain and decreasing it is in learning to tune into your body. And that is not something that most people with pain want to do, right? You have pain, it sucks, let's be honest, and you don't know what to do about it, and you have to live your life, right? So most people end up trying to tune out their pain and to get through life, to do all the things that they have to do. Well, I'm going to be asking you to tune back into your pain, which is not going to be a comfortable process for some, but it is vital to learn what your body is trying to tell you. And it's my job to teach you how to listen to the signals so that you can make adjustments accordingly, so that you're not flaring yourself up constantly. Okay, so a couple of key points. One is I want you to think of your pain, where you tend to feel your pain, as your problem spot. I'm going to be using that term over and over again in future episodes. Your problem spot. Now that may mean low back pain that's off to the side or in the center. It may be back pain with buttock pain on one side. Or you may have more sciatica-like symptoms, so that you feel symptoms in your legs or feet. It could be numbness, tingling, sharp shooting pains, a dull ache that never goes away, but something that you really know is a part of your back pain. And if you don't know if it's a part of your back pain, but you have back pain, I would treat it like it's part of your back pain for now. Okay, so when I say your problem spot, for some people it will be as easy as saying, oh, that one spot in my low back. For other people, they'll have more than one problem spot. They'll have the back pain, buttock pain or tightness, foot numbness and tingling. Though all of those symptoms can be coming from the nerves that go from your back all the way down your buttock, your leg, to your feet and toes. And it can be really confusing to understand what those symptoms are. I've had some people in the past with what they call an L5-S1 disc herniation. We're not going to get into fancy terms on this series, but the problem was in their low back, and the only symptoms they had was a numb big toe. Why is that? Because the nerve that comes from that low back region was being pinched by the disc. And it was being pinched in just the right place where it didn't show up as back pain so much. Maybe a little achiness, but nothing really bad. But it did show up as a big toe that became numb and they couldn't feel it for years. So I'm going to be asking you to start off this series by tuning into what your symptoms are, and so that you can learn to familiarize yourself with what to pay attention to before I teach you the nitty-gritty on sitting, positioning, moving in certain ways, or exercise. Because if you can't tell what you're feeling at your baseline, and I'll be using that term a lot, baseline is what level your symptoms are starting at. If you can't learn to tune into those symptoms and where they are at your baseline, how the heck are you going to know if the symptoms are flaring up as you're doing a new movement or sitting for too long in the wrong way or doing an exercise that's supposed to help your symptoms but is actually triggering the nerve irritation or the inflammation and just making it worse? So step one is tuning in. So I'm going to ask you, in whatever position you're in now, whether you're sitting, lying down in your bed, wherever it is right now, to close your eyes after you turn this off and tune into where you feel your symptoms. In your back, your buttock, it could be the back of your thigh, the front of the thigh, the side of the thigh, it could be the lower leg, calf, it could be just that big toe. So tune into all of your problem spots and at your baseline, okay? And get familiar with that. And in the next video, we'll start working on how to position and tuning into your symptoms at the same time. Bye for now.